I tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 229. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick. How y'all feeling out there?
Shout out to our boy Jamie Toxie be on next week. You already know the vibes. Make sure you download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android, and make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any brand new business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars everywhere because that helps us out with the algorithm. All right, episode 229. How we feeling this week, brother?
Chilling, man. We here to, decompress, talk a little smack. We start cussing a little later on. I might start cussing in like 5 minutes. But, life is life, and we here, and we ain't going nowhere. What's going on with you?
Chilling, bro. You feel me? This week, the weather just changed up on a nigga. Like, last week we was in the 60s. Niggas could wear a hoodie. You just got to make sure you wear, like, a nice little undershirt. But now, shit cold out here, gang. The weather is warming. But New York City, we outside. I know last week we missed out on the episode, so we didn't get to celebrate with everyone, depending on which side you was on. But the election day was last week. And, we in a new change, man. This man came out to Ja Rule. I love a petty mayor over here. You want to start off political, Slick?
He doesn't go here anymore. But nah, last week was actually a rousing time for the Democratic Party. It's open the week. On election day, they won several key seats, titles. Zoran Mamdani was probably the biggest winner, becoming the New York City mayor. Over 1 million people voted for him, which is probably the highest in a long time, a couple of decades, I believe. We also have the New Jersey mayoral race, which is taken over by Democrats, a couple other states, Virginia, I believe, as well. So we're looking at just, the public response to, this current government's policies and whatnot. One of the biggest things is just like, it still doesn't bode well for where we're heading as a country. There's still a great divide. And as you guys have heard, we've had the issues with the government shutdown, which has finally just been lifted as of last night. The deal was signed. Sorry, one thing that's going on with they're talking about this provision, which has pretty much taken away legal weed or legal THC via the hemp industry. So in about a year's time, I believe if you have more than 0.04 grams of THC in your product, it will be considered illegal federally, which is, considering the path and direction we're going on, it's been a very, very negative sign. We've also still been hearing about the I won't say I guess it is with the withdrawal of SNAP benefits. That's still a crazy time, as you know. One of the Supreme Court justices, I hate the way that the internet was portraying that black woman continues to remove SNAP benefits, and it's like no. So just really briefly, just understanding that what the Supreme Court justice, I believe, Ketanji Brown, what she did was that she actually sent back the order to the lower courts and essentially making sure that that they can decide what should happen with these SNAP benefits and should the government be funding SNAP for at least from the emergency funds. And I think that was a smart case, because if it would have stayed in the Supreme Court, what we would have seen would have been that they would have, as a conservative court, they would have just gotten rid of it under the as they have with several other key initiatives that President Trump has been leading. So it was definitely, in my opinion, a smart move, because it's the holiday season. It's already getting scary outside, and we need to make sure that people can eat. There's no reason that we put all these policies in place to help people, and we're taking it away to give to people who already have a lot of food access and resources. So hopefully that works out. And you heard Donnie trying to give a STEMI, but there's an asterisk to that as well. Essentially, they're going to be giving $2,000 as a tariff refund to all families making under $100,000. Not individuals, families. So think about that. If you're married and you guys combine, if you both have a salary of $52,000, you are not getting that refund. So individually you make 52, combine and make 104, you do not qualify. And it's one of those things where it's like the middle class is getting destroyed. Now, I will never, if you are in a position, I'll put it this way, if you're in a position to where, even though we understand that the cost of living and the impact of living has been very, very hard, let's say, for lack of better words, in the last, literally like probably the last year and a half, right? I would say. And in the last 6 months, oh my God, it's been ridiculous. Right, but to be in a position where you can still navigate and manage and stay on top of your finances and put food in your fridge and on your table for your family, you're in a good position. So I will never say that people should not get something, but there are people that, if we're all being taxed and tariffed in this way, it should be distributed. It should be like a common rate based on how much money you can bring in your household. But yeah, man, shout out to Zorhan Mamdani. He did win. And I think that if anything, regardless of what side of the fence you were on, I think this was kind of one of those things where it's like we are seeing the people come out and say they want to change. And the people, it's not necessarily being dictated by the older generation who kind of have their status quo of how they want things done. I don't know if Zohan's going to be able to do the things he wants to do, right? We don't know. We have to wait and see. But the fact that he's coming with some different policies and now he's going to be able to navigate the infrastructure of New York City politics, and in the grander scale of New York state politics and general state politics, and, potentially builds his political platform, is something to watch. And hopefully, like I said, those taxes, what's going to happen? This great migration of the rich and wealthy, what's going to happen, right? So all we can do is take a let's-see approach.
Oh, man. Yeah, the city is definitely... I don't know, because I thought the city was going to be happy, but there's a bunch of people that was not happy that Cuomo didn't win. A lot of old Americans, too. A lot of native New Yorkers are... I don't think... I just don't know with politics anymore, man. This stuff is just... When you look at it, bro, and when we've been looking at it since the pandemic, like you said, they don't have us in mind, bro. For real. Yeah, and it kind of breaks your spirit a little bit, but yeah, I know he's not going to do, like, I was watching The Brilliant Idiot. Shout out to Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz. He had a list of things that he wanted to do, and I think it was seven things, and one of those things was like universal health, universal child care, and things of that nature. If he can able to complete one of those 7 things in the next 4 years, that's a success for me. Out of all those ideas that he had, as long as he able to complete 1 or 2, I think that's a successful term for me, at least for him, because I already know he's about to, because right now, the major thing that's going to stop him soon is the governor election next year. We have to see if they're going to be on the same page. And I don't know, man. I'm just kind of happy. You feel me? That Eric Adams is out in the hookah bars now. He can live his best life over here, man. Shout out to my boy Eric Adams over here, man. You heard this, man? Slick. He was saying, he was happy not to be mayor again. And I was like, bro, you was just running for re-election. If your girl didn't tell a tell-all story, your ass would have been right up there fighting against Mamdani. But hey, it is what it is. So, but Slick, what's your thoughts about the Different World getting a reboot with Jada Pinkett Smith potentially being one of the leads in that show?
I think A Different World for us, our community, is one of those things where it's like post Cosby is something that's, because he wasn't really in it, it's something that like we really can still cherish. It's depicted black people, black students in higher education and like navigating the world from that perspective. It wasn't just as children, and I think that it has a voice in today's kind. I wish it was like a new IP, but I think when you take a familiar name and you modernize it and revamp it, thinking about like Bel Air, thinking about other shows that have used like the same title or same concept, but dealt with like modern issues and modern problems and modern characters, it has a chance to be something. So I'm not mad at it. We'll see how Netflix does. They did really decent in the first couple seasons of Dear White People. we're seeing these networks pick up these IPs, and a lot of them they're doing justice. Some of them they're like, oh, we didn't need that. I think that this has been such a long time coming, and we've been able to appreciate and like really, not just appreciate, but really see like common threads in like our growth and development as people, especially Black people going through like higher education institutions, getting real jobs, starting families. That is a great place for this to live. So I'm excited to see what it turns out to be. Hopefully it's good. That's always the first thought. We hope it's good. But
now I'm always happy for representation for Black people going to college, because A Different World was a show that I didn't get to watch while it was live, because obviously we're not that old, but I got to watch all the reruns and all the seasons. Shout out to UPN9 before it turned into My 9, always in the morning. So that's a show that inspired me to go to college. I just hope they take their time with it, and they don't. I hope they don't. But then again, I was gonna sit here and say I hope it don't adapt to the times. But A Different World did adapt to the times at that time too. They did talk about a lot of stuff that was going on in that particular years. So I know they're gonna try to relate to what's going on in this year too. I don't know, man. I'm a little protective of the shows that I grew up watching that I really enjoy. So I really hope they do a great job. Like, shout out to Bel Air. Bel Air did a great job. It still didn't have the essence, which I don't think it was supposed to have the essence of Fresh Prince. So I'm here for it, though.
yeah.
All right. Last week we was gonna come talk about Jhene Aiko and Big Sean breaking up after 10 years. Slick, you have any thoughts about that, man? Especially how they were just trying to get at her, and both of them had to respond to a lot of critics about their breakup. Any thoughts?
I think when I threw it up here, I was just like, it was a big trending topic. I just wish them the best. I think that I saw Miguel was having a similar conversation with Shannon Sharp about, being with his girl for like 18 years and then calling it quits, and then, him having a baby and having to explain himself. I think we are way too invested in celebrity like love lives. I think that's something where it's like people are making it their job to dissect these things, and they're projecting like, if this was me, and then you spent 10 years and she put this quote out, he got out just in time, and it's just like, that's not what it's about. They have a kid together. They were, when we was the Tumblr era, music era, they made great music. They've been great friends. It's like 2080, one of my favorite R&B projects of the last 15 years. And I know 10 it's been 10 years? 10 years?
So no, but I have a good question now. Do you feel like it's a fumble or it was a waste of time? Because that's what a lot of, I don't want to put it on particular gender or a particular race or anything, but just a lot of people online are saying, you feel me? It was Big Sean wasting her time. And why do people feel like just because y'all didn't get married, relationships are a waste of time type of thing?
Because they grew up with marriage projected onto them, and it's a matter of like, what are you doing long time? I think a lot of people have a hard time struggling. They struggle with the concept of partnership and commitment over title. I could be a senior VP of a company today and be working at McDonald's tomorrow. They not like it's
facts.
But my loyalty to a cause or to a person, or my commitment to a person and to this act, marriage. Like I said, if you take the religious side of it, the spiritual side of the religious side of it, it's like, it's a contract to protect the union, right? To ensure like something happens, my partner is able to take care of what they got to take care of. It's just in a broad sense, right? If we could say, we take all religious parts about it. If you're religious, it might take upon different meanings. I'm not here to debate or speak kindly or ill of either option, right? But just in that sense, a lot of people grow up with this idea like, I have to be married, I have to be able to do this thing, and that's something a lot of people aspire to it. So to not get there after spending so much time with a person, people will look past a lot of what they've been able to accomplish in the same as you just didn't hit this milestone, so it was a waste of time. And that's not true. A child, in their case, a child was born out of it. They took their time to figure out what it is. How many, and we know what the divorce rate is. If you know something's not working, are you going to, like I said, if you know it's not working, or you have something to work towards, or you're trying to work better yourself, both parties have the option to leave whenever they feel.
And also, it's just like, what about the experience? Yeah. You learn stuff about yourself in relationships and stuff. And I'm tired of every time, I don't want to make it seem like, oh yeah, women, but it's just like, you didn't, maybe because, the expectation is, if they are older, they don't get married, which is not true because I've seen older people get married. I don't like the whole you wasted the time because it's like maybe we tried. And oftentimes we've seen a lot of people who get married after the first year or two of being together and not make it because they realize they've grown apart. So it's like, even if they did get married, they could have still grown apart and divorced. Was it a waste of time if they got divorced?
I don't believe you ever waste your time.
Legally?
I don't believe you ever waste your time.
Thank you.
I think that you grow as a person and you go through, and I think that there's a lot of sacrifice that goes into levels of commitment, right? There is a lot of growth that goes into levels of commitment. Sometimes you grow together and sometimes you grow apart. And I think that that's something that, like I said, again, it is nobody's business. If we live in a world, we're going to judge based off our perceptions of what is right and what is wrong. But at the end of the day, we mind our fucking business and wish them well. They got a beautiful child out of it. They've had experiences that they like, better or worse, you're never going to forget. You feel me? So I just wish them both peace and wish them well.
All right. In other news, man, what's your thoughts with Ye meeting with a New York rabbi
rebrand season
and apologizing for his comments against the Jewish people?
When you lose $1.6 billion, you will definitely apologize, and it's been long standing. But no, I think, like I said, comically, it's like, yeah, nigga, you want that bread back, you want that support back. But also, like, sometimes, again, you do dumb shit. You take the reprieve, you get the help, you work through your shit. And you be like, yo, I was tripping. And whether people choose to accept it or not, like, that's subjective. Because he made comments about a whole group of people, whether right or wrong, justified or not. Like, I'm not saying is that, he said some very wild shit that is not acceptable. So he got to navigate.
My whole thing with Ye is I'm one of the people that's not accepting it for Ye. Shout out to Ice from the Joe Budden podcast, because I'm not signed up for Ye. I don't, even before he started acting the way he was acting, I was never really down with Ye like that. But shout out to Ice. He said that once he saw that picture, he also got an email the same day saying that the Kanye West website was restocked with a lot of his items. Then I'm hearing about your album being potentially released soon.
Oh, bully. And
all of this, yes, all of this just sound too connected to each other. And I'm just like, I'm tired of just not only politics, I'm just tired of celebrities just pretending like we're super sometimes. And I'm not saying he's not apologetic about what he said per se, because I don't know what's in his heart. But from the optics and looking from outside, bro, this is what Kanye West has done before. He's said plenty of bad stuff, apologized, and sold us things again. And I feel like this is a lot of repeat. And I want to give him better grace, because he is a person who struggles with mental health issues, and he does have bipolar disorder. And there's some rumors allegedly, there's also substance that he might be using that make him act out this way. So I never want to downplay a person's mental health problems. But with Kanye, I just can't. With Ye, I just can't. I just don't know what's real. Because it's like what Ice said on the Joe Budden podcast. I seen you take this picture with this rabbi. Cool. Why am I seeing you promoting stuff? Literally the same day or next week. I think it would look more sincere if you had done this and then waited a month or two. Let that marinate, and then you try to sell us and talk about your album again. Because I feel like this is all performative in a sense, given your past history.
Everything is performative. That's why I don't take shit seriously.
That's why I'm not. Now, speaking of performative, man, did you get to see the trailer for the biopic, the Michael Jackson biopic?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jafar Jackson, man. He about to be a superstar. They about to break records with that one.
So do you understand? I don't understand the criticism that they're given, because they're trying to do the side by side and saying that this man does not look like Michael Jackson, even though he does have some of his bloodline in him, because basically he's family.
It's his nephew.
So what's with the critics and everyone not liking the biopic and not liking how he looks? They a lot of people are trying to downplay it from the get-go.
Let me be for real. First, though, the internet is fake. People complain for the sake of complaining, and that's just what they are programmed to do. Half of them are bots. Secondly, the idea is this. Michael Jackson at one point, for a long time, was probably one of the top, not probably, was definitely one of the 5 most revered and important people in the world. We're talking world leaders, entertainers, athletes, just general human beings. He was revered in some, and to this day, it's Jesus, Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson in some people's houses. So when you have that kind of care, and again, we're not talking about like when you think about like any film that depicts Jesus, right? It's like you got a white guy with blue eyes, brown. Even though we not gonna go that, we gotta go down that route right now. But you understand, like you're not gonna get that much pushback. Beard, long hair, blue eyes. Yeah, he could be Jesus. We don't care. Black people might say something, but you know how that go. We don't argue. Michael Jackson is so beloved. It's like you want this movie to be perfect. You don't want it to have any room for error. And people gonna look for something. They're gonna look for reasons to not like it. How many great things come out and we just like, I gotta look for a reason why this is not. Why everybody's saying it's great, I gotta look at reasons why it's not. Sinners is a great movie. People was like, I gotta, y'all gassed it. It was okay. It was, it was missing something. Oh, Clip's got a great album. Oh, Oh, Chance got a great album. Oh, Doechii album hard. It's the best rap album of the year. Look, see his face. People want to find, whether validated or not, they want to find reasons why something isn't great. So right now they're gonna push on the Mike factor. This not Mike. Nigga, who they supposed to get? The nigga that danced in Vegas? The street performer that saw the other street performer.
I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga is a racist.
At least for the white part of Mike.
I don't even think we're getting.
I
don't think we're getting. From what they're saying, this might be a 2-part movie. There's so much footage.
Oh, it better not be the American Dream. That American Dream movie, oh my God, that's a 2-day event, bro. Shout to VH1. Anytime VH1, I knew VH1 didn't have shit to play that on the weekends when they play that.
Shout out to Keke Palmer. You a lie. And then she answered back and said, I don't want you no more.
But that shit was a 2-day affair. So how long is this movie now?
It says like 3 hours and 45 minutes right now. If the rumors are true.
3 hours and 45 minutes.
It's Mike it's from Little Mike. It's from Ben Mike all the way to damn. You really Ben Mike.
You think they're gonna really you really think they're gonna really expose a lot of stuff that we don't know?
It depends on in what aspect. Like there's certain things like they can't talk about the cases because the kids signed NDA, so you can't even really reference them or like what happens and whatnot. They can't really. I mean, it's probably stuff at the end. They'll probably sensationalize some of the stuff about the end of his life, like going on that last tour, or like when Sony kind of shut him down. They're gonna talk about when he bought the Beatles catalog and all of that. Like they're gonna show things that we've heard about in theory or like read about, but like never seen depicted. So for a lot of people, it'll be like they'll probably dive into his backstory, like how Mike was as a businessman, as a father, what the struggles what they really involved,
Before we get to the next topic, which artist do you think deserve a biopic, or who you want to see have a biopic?
There's nobody I care about that much to watch their biopic. I barely watched Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm not really I'll watch like a activist, like a civil rights.
The New Edition biopic was fire.
But I didn't like seek it out. Like it was on. It was like we watched it because it was on television. Like would I have gone to theaters to see it? No.
Oh, okay.
You feeling like?
I don't know if I want a rapper. I don't know. There's no rappers that I want to see a biopic for.
You know what I would watch?
But I would love. Well,
I'll watch a biopic told from a person that was close to an artist. Like somebody's like right hand man type situation. Like this might not go well. Never mind. I'm actually not gonna say that. This one that will give me cancer. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Nah, but I was like hypothetically, like you think about like the sinister elements of certain power, like the right hand man to fucking like R. Kelly, right? Like how do you sit here and watch him do this shit and you tell that story and it's like like what the fuck, like bro, he's doing this. Why aren't you saving people? Blah blah blah. I think that would be an interesting take. Like that's something I'll be like, oh, doing some SVU shit. Like they gotta catch this nigga.
I'm here for that though. Stevie Wonder. I would love to see a Stevie Wonder.
It's gonna be a black screen.
All right, Kayla Nicole. I was coming here last week to talk about Kayla Nicole's Halloween costume and how she channeled Tony Braxton and how she's a weirdo. But the internet done packed her out. Stop messing with the Swifties over here. And also, I brought this topic up is, when is it time to stop talking about your ex? Because Kayla Nicole did the whole Tony Braxton wasn't a man enough for me video. Everybody knows that she was taking shots at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Then, you know, the Swifties other people went to her internet and basically exposed her for some unfavorable tweets. But we could discuss that too, Slick. But when is it done to stop talking about your ex?
In public?
Yes, in public. If you're in your crib by yourself, go right ahead. But publicly, because it's like, I haven't heard Trap. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know they said like Taylor Swift took probably a shot at her and her new album. I don't know, but Kayla Nicole's been throwing like secret shots ever since T Swift and him been together.
If your only claim to fame is your Instagram page and your past relationship, and you're building your brand over the back of that, you're going to talk about it forever until you get a VH1 deal. So there's that.
She's bad though. She don't need to do all that.
How many bad, talentless girls you know? Exactly, a lot.
All right, shout out to y'all though.
A lot.
They gain talent. Look, Lori Harvey is acting now, and she's doing pretty good at her acting show.
You're trying to get your dick wet. All right, let's move on.
Shout out to Lori Harvey. All right, man. What you thought about Diddy looking comfortable in jail with Sebastian Telfair? They already say he's on that moonshine. He already got. They said he's set up good. He's running the spot. I heard he turned 8. What your thoughts of Diddy out there in jail right now? Don't you pictures of Diddy in jail?
Yeah, got you, my boy.
What? He's in. I didn't even know Sebastian Telfair was in jail.
His documentary's sad as hell.
I heard he went back for violation, what you would call it, for the health insurance stuff, you know, with Big Baby.
And Terrence Jones. And
he got caught up in that.
Yeah. He has a documentary out right now that like he was living in the projects before he got picked up. Like, it's sad. Like, I've watched it on TikTok. I feel like you watching movies on TikTok, but it's like, yo, that shit, yeah, saddest shit ever. Like, yo, if you got talent, you got the right people around you. Don't be fucking it up.
Facts. But I already heard Diddy good out there. I wanted Tox to be on when I talk about this because, you know, this is Tox Mans over here. I'm like, yo, Diddy good in the spot. You heard? He already got shit handed to him. They got him moonshine. Yo, Diddy living comfortable though. You know who's out now? Welcome home to the wave, Max B. You heard? It's wavy.
She touched it in Miami.
Oh, you know what? Please, guys, whoever do the first interview with this man, keep the Jim Jones questions to a limit. Let this man enjoy his time home, man. But shout out to Max B. You know what? I'm gonna shout out to him because we didn't get to the sports section yet. But you know, as soon as he touched down, he went to a Jets game and we won. You feel me? That's just New York energy right there. I'm just happy that Max B is free. You know, his sound. If you're familiar with his sound, a lot of his offsprings are out here. You feel me? A lot of his offsprings are out here. And I just hope he just continue to make good music. His music is not even what's really great about him per se. It's his personality. So hopefully, man, you can do something with your personality. I heard one podcast say he should host the Oscars, which no, let's start off small. Let's start off with BT Hip Hop. I know BT Hip Hop Awards is canceled, but let's start off with a more slow session before you put this man in the Oscars. But I think he need to. I don't want to necessarily say a podcast, but I need him to utilize his personality, get you some bread. He already proposed to his girl who held him down. French Montana has not left his nigga's side. Shout out to Max B, man.
Fendi. That is a Fendi.
All right. I was going to come here to talk about Drake lawsuit, but he got sued again. So wait, this fresh one that just happened today is he's getting sued for what did I miss concept, saying that this photographer is saying that he stole his idea. But also Drake is getting. He's not even part of that lawsuit for Spotify. Snoop Dogg's cousin. Am I correct, Slick?
I don't know.
Snoop Dogg's relative is suing Spotify and is using Drake's numbers as a reason, that saying that there's some bondage happening, and for some odd reason, instead of respective companies using investigative things to understand that Drake is not getting sued, plastered Drake in front of everything botted. What's your thoughts about that, Slick?
UMG about to spin the block on that boy. They finna character.
The appeal is in, though. The appeal is in. Don't do that. The appeal is in.
They about to get him out the paint.
Leave my boy Drake alone. My boy Drake's been chilling, minding his business. You feel me? Let my guy rock out. Also, shout out to Outkast and Salt and Pepper for being inducted into the Hall of Fame as well. To the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They deserve it. Shout out to them. All to other music, or to other drama. Tory Lanez appeal was denied. What's your thoughts about that, brother?
It was always an uphill battle. It was all speculative. We could all be like, yeah, we'll never know what truly happened that night, but the evidence he's not arrested for shooting Megan. He was
shooting her, yeah.
He was arrested for having a gun. Nobody said it wasn't his gun. So that's just what it is. 10 years, he gotta finish out. Send the Megan piece too, because I seen that they was talking about Klay Thompson his ass because he's having too much sex. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, she Space Jam, my boy. She took, which I don't blame him, bro. Nigga, if I was Klay too, have you seen her video?
She went stupid.
Oh, so wait, Slick, can you spell Itinerary?
Hell no.
Well, how did they keep it up with the new Rory Mal drama? So we was going to talk about the Grammy nominations. While they was discussing the Grammy nominations, they were saying how the Clips should win the Grammys, but they feel like GNX. And we're going to give our own prediction on the Grammy nominations, Slick. But since then, they started resurfing old tweets from Rory. Some of the shits is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the shits about Beyonce and all that, and they've been going crazy. What's your thoughts about everything going on with new Rory Mal? Should he address it? Because he did go on Spaces, which made matters even worse.
He fucked up. He was joking about it. He was laughing. As a white man, if you do anything that can be perceived as racist and your immediate response is to go into a black space and joke about it, and your whole, like, your platform is built around black people, you dumb. I have no sympathy for you. And that's the sad part. I'm like, yo, you're supposed to be smarter than this.
First of all, why you didn't delete? I just went through my tweets just in case if we make it. I just went through my tweets and I just said, nigga, go to your tweets as well too, gang. Just typing all the crazy words out there and try to see if you said anything back, because some of these tweets are from 2011. Now, granted, for you now, Slick, now to double back on our Tyler the Creator conversation, these are around the time Tyler Creator's tweets was out too, dude. Do Rory get a pass?
Rory said nigga and he's white. Rory.
This nigga Tyler has put the Nazi stuff out there.
But Tyler wasn't owned by the community, and in his transition to glowing up, his community accepted him. You feel me? Like they'll never confuse Tyler for being anti-Semitic. You feel me? Because it doesn't benefit him. It doesn't benefit them. Either party, the people that support him and the people that, you know, it's just I don't fuck with, right? Versus Rory, as again, this is not hate. Like, I'm not trying to say like I don't like Rory's, but like, I think he has some good taste. Like, I enjoy the pod, but Rory has built his platform off of navigating black spaces. He's put out black music. He's had takes and built his brand around black space, right? You're not going to enter a space as an outsider and then have, how I want to put this, and then you have these, I don't want to necessarily say skeletons, but it begs the question, your authenticity in these spaces. You could love hip hop music, you could love black women, like you can love the culture, and not care for the people, and that doesn't work for you because as a white man, again, you look like the culture vulture that you try to fight against. You feel me? I can profit, I can benefit, but
he don't get the same type of grace that you gave Tyler in a sense,
No.
because Tyler had some wild stuff too.
he did.
That didn't have to do nothing with black folks. And no, but you sat there, you gave Tyler, which we don't have to visit that conversation again. But I'm like, this is not something from when he was famous or anything. This is from 2011, 2012, 2013. He wasn't even on the Joe Budden podcast at the time.
And that's fair, but at the same point, I'll give him the same grace I gave Tyler, but he had a chance to clean it up and he made jokes. He moved real shaky. So now the question of, think about it. If you're not a fan of Rory or you don't engage in his content and this is your first interaction to him, not saying he had to do a whole press conference to show pity. He could have owned, his first thing should have been, at this time in my life, I was blah, 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 ignorant, foolish, just trying to be down, whatever may have you, right? I made and said some very stupid things. And for that, the people that feel affected by it, I apologize, right? Accountability, own up to it. Then on the next episode, I was wilding back in it. I used to say some wild shit. There's a route, there's a way to deliver and go about it. You don't just get on spaces and be like, I don't care. This shit's stupid. Y'all not tripping. Y'all gonna really, you think they about to get you out the paint? Yeah. You feel me? So.
But I would give him a little grace for the spaces because I saw the other spaces. They was wilding on him. The one thing he should have done was the spaces, not because he was taking it as a joke. The people that, I ain't gonna lie, what's her name? Rocky Thunder? That's not your friend. That's not your friend, Rory. Don't ever do no other space with her. She set you up. She ain't set you up in a sense, but she didn't look out for your best interest in a sense too. She didn't look out for your best. She ain't set you up, but she didn't look out for your best interest. You shouldn't have been in those spaces, especially in those spaces with those characters, because there was just this one nigga there, certified booger man, whatever his name was wilding on him. And wasn't even letting him get a word off, wasn't even letting him talk. And then Maul stepped in. Maul didn't make it even better, but Maul, inkster. Nigga told him to spell itinerary. This nigga said, all right, next question. I'm sorry, I shouldn't make fun of this, but you saw the clip too, Slick. Come on now.
It was
You didn't see.
It was poorly handled. That's why people need people need PR training, bro. And that's the thing. Like, you fucking up a bag. And again, if whoever fuck with him is gonna still fuck with him. People, again, if we being honest about cancel culture, people like to be mad about, like, this is a C tier thing on the list of shit that we could be mad about today. At the same point,
Of course.
it's a white man who again profited from the culture and has a blemish on his record of probably not really fucking with people in the culture, not really, being ignorant to the culture. And again, that's the trade off. You can't be up here. Clips this, like, you could, again, you love the music, you love the culture, you love the women, You don't love the people. You feel me? Or you don't love the like, you don't really empathize. You love the aspects that you can build your whatever off of. So that's why I'm like, yeah, he don't really get that many jokes from me. I don't feel sympathy for him. I'm like, yo, bro, you a dummy. And the way you handled it afterwards, how you react in a period of, like, where you have a supreme reflection, that's telling me more about you than, all the cool music takes, or like the good album you put out and whatnot, right? Because right now I'm looking at you like Post Malone. I'm not gonna Post Malone racist, but I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at you like, all right, you profited off of the culture, and, well, what else do we have? And now the culture's like, they're gonna turn their back on you because you had a chance to, like, again, own your shit and you didn't. Not the way that not immediately.
I say all this to say, Slick, Kendrick Lamar killed hip hop.
That's what he did.
I'm messing around. Let's get to the Grammy nomination.
Watch the party die.
All right, so we had this conversation last week about the Grammy nominations, man. We don't have to do all of them, Slick, but which categories? We could do R&B record of the year, because I feel like we've been on our R&B record of the year, man. Who do you have running for R&B record of the year?
That's what they got. That's that's Folded. It depends. What else? Folded. It depends. Mutt.
A Mud, yes. What you gonna call it? Yukon, Justin. So best R&B performance. We got Yukon, Justin Bieber. It Depends, Chris Brown, Folded, Kehlani, Mud, Leon Thompson, Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker. You have winning in that category.
Who should win? Is there's three options. I think Mutt probably wins performance and Folded wins best R&B song. I'm rooting for It Depends just as a Chris Brown fan, but I think that Mutt should have been nominated last year, so he would be in a different space.
Yes.
But the Grammys, you know how they do. I said it last year, like he's going to be nominated next year for all this shit. I didn't think Album of the Year was on the table for Leon, but that's shout out to him. But yeah, I think best performance, if I think Mutt just vocally and the sound and the production, I think Leon gets that one. Best R&B song. I feel like Folded and It Depends are undeniable in that space. But I think because Folded is much more of a slow down ballad, a callback to like classic R&B, but in a contemporary space, that's going to win.
Okay, so but for best R&B, it's Folded, Heart of a Woman, It Depends, Overqualified.
Shout out to
and
what's
yes,
his name?
it
Darrell
is.
Vernon. That's in there, Vernon, right? Shout out to him. That boy can sing.
Yeah. So I have Folded for best R&B song.
Yes, I agree.
Respectfully, I have it. Mutt is not on that list. And it Folded, even though It Depends is great, I have to either get the Folded or Heart of Woman, because Heart of Woman, when you think about R&B for real, those two songs for me really hit. Now, R&B album, we have Beloved, Giveon, Why Not, Coco Jones, The Crown, Let It See, Escape Room, Tiana Taylor, Mutt, Leon Thompson. Now, Tiana Taylor, I didn't get a chance to listen to that album, and Tiana Taylor is a great artist. So I don't know. I can't really give my thoughts on her winning or not. But my personal favorite is Giveon, because I've still been listening to it. If you've been following me on social media, I've still been dropping it. But yeah, Leon Thompson's gonna get that.
Yeah, I'm about to say I would prefer Giveon. I think his album is as good as Leon, but I think because Leon has the instrumentation, it's just tough because I feel like then the album from Mutt had to qualify this year, so he had to get it for this year. But I like Giveon definitely did his thing. Yes. So he deserved that nomination too.
All right, so let's do best rap songs. We're not gonna do all the categories, everyone, but we're gonna do some of the categories that we talk we like. Best rap songs, we got Anxiety by Doechii, The Birds Don't Sing, The Clips, Sticky, Tyler, The Creator, TGIF, Glorilla, and TV Off, Kendrick. Who you have in that best rap song?
I think The Clips win that one, only because I think Kendrick is gonna probably win the album cuts. But the Burst, like that record right there, I think it's just good Grammy bait, and they're going to reward the Clips for like coming back and doing it independently, and selling what they sold, and Rap Caviar. They're going to reward them for that, and it's John Legend too, another Grammy darling.
Now, you don't think TGIF didn't have a better statistical year than The Birds Don't Sing?
I think the Grammys are never about statistics. Statistics are like a part of the category. It might be like 25%.
And we're going to get to that too. We're going to get to that after the nominations. Let's get to the best rap album. We got Let the Gods Sort Them Out by Eclipse, Glorious by Glorilla, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, and Cryptomia, Tyler, The Creator. Now, granted, for the Tyler, The Creator, it's in alternate stuff, so I don't know why they put it in best best rap, and then they also have it in alternative too. And also, do you feel like Alfredo 2 need to be on there, and if this and then Chance the Rapper album need to be on that list as well? And who would you take out of that list too? That's a 3 question.
When it comes to that list, it's hard because I think I listen to that. Like what I will say about the Grammys this year for the black categories, and yes, I'm claiming hip hop and R&B as black categories. They didn't really go wrong any which way. R&B, I'm like maybe a song or two here or there where I'm like, yeah, maybe, but they got it right for 99% of it. For hip hop, I think they got it right, and it was such a tough year. We was on the phone, and I said I wish Chance got the nom, but I think like you can't dub what Glorilla did. You feel me? I think if it came down to like production and quality, like they both were very well produced albums, and the idea that like she had the popularity, she had the singles. I still find songs on Glorious now. I'm like, oh, she smoked. Like I heard the Meg track, I heard the Lotto track and stuff. I was like, oh, you smoked this shit too. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I can't be mad at that. Same thing with Alfredo. I think Alfredo is a good project, but at the same point, if you put all three of them on a tier, it's like popularity wise, you're going to probably give the nod to Glow because you also want to have some female representation in it too.
I'll give her the song, TGIF. Album, I'll have to put Alfredo 2 or Chance the Rapper's album. I'm sorry. I love Glorilla. Album-wise, her album doesn't cut close to those two to be on there. And I'll take out Tyler, the Creator's album as well because it's not fully hip-hop to me. Compared to the other two, compared to Alfredo 2, it's not fully hip-hop for me for it to be on that list.
Well, I think I look at hip-hop and rap as two different categories. That's why I'm like, I miss when the Grammys had like every category had like 5 or 6 awards. You know, so this way people got a chance to really get like best female rap album would have been fire because Glow is up there, but then you also got like a Lotto project. You got these other projects that can kind of get some love. So I think that's something that the Grammys when they took away categories, they made it so much harder to recognize different acts.
I agree. So let's do the last two categories. Record of the year. We have Bad Bunny, DTMF. We have Man Child, Sabrina Carpenter. We have Anxiety, Doechii. Wildfire, Billie Eilish. Aiko, Dabra, Lady Gaga. Luther, Kendrick Lamar with SZA. Subway, Chappelle Roan. I don't know what that is. Apartment, Rose.
Chappelle Roan lit.
With Bruno Mars. Who you have for the record of the year?
Record of the year. I might rock with. I feel like Chappelle Roan probably get it.
Okay, not Anxiety.
No. I think
did she re-release Anxiety? Like, when does this song came out? Because isn't this a song that made everyone flock to her?
Yeah, it came out in 2019, but they re-released it because Twitter wanted them to.
All right, for record of the year, I think Kendrick Lamar might win this one. Due to the records that it broke earlier this year and how long it was in the radio, even though I don't want him to win. I'll be biased as hell, but I think he might win due to that reason. But I heard Bad Bunny album was very, very good. And I listened to a couple songs from it, and it sounded good to me, even though I don't know what the hell he was saying majority of the album. So shout out to Bad Bunny. And also, Super Bowl was around that time too, so it'll make it. I think Bad Bunny's gonna win something. And I don't know if he might win album of the year. So for album of the year, we have DTMF by Bad Bunny, because I don't know how to pronounce none of this stuff. We got Swag by Justin Bieber. Man Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. Let God Sort Them Out, Clips. Mayhem, Lady Gaga. Gen X, Kendrick Lamar. Mutt, Leon Thompson. And Cryptopia by Tyler, the Creator. Who you got?
I don't see a rap album getting album of the year. I just don't think they do it. I think that it'll probably be Sabrina Carpenter or Lady Gaga, just thinking about mass appeal and whatnot.
You don't think Swag? You don't think Justin Bieber? They give Justin Bieber that.
You know what it is? Justin has better projects that have not won, and I'm not going to give it to him for a throwaway project, because what does that really say? Like, yes, Daisies is great. Like, the Sexy Red song is great. UConn, I seen niggas sing UConn. I told them that was that shit. But I don't think that they're going to – it's really like that was like a palate cleansing album, like before he gets into the pop bag next year. So I think he's supposed to drop – the rumor was he's about to drop in like January, February. I remember like earlier this year. So I think getting there, we'll see.
Okay. Let's get to our sports. Oh, wait. First of all, we get to the sports. What's your thoughts about the former Grammy president or CEO saying that basically the Grammy nominations are rigged?
Everything is rigged. Because what's the criteria? How does it work?
Hold on. Let me crash out real quick, Slick. So then what we was talking about earlier this year, not you per se, but what's all this credit we giving to Kendrick Lamar for winning all them goddamn Grammys and using that against Drake if shit is rigged the way they say it's rigged?
Yeah, that's about the pay. That's how much you like the label and that industry put behind you, and what they want to put. The people in charge want to push.
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone give him a Grammy right now. Slick, did you don't feel no outrage about this?
I've known it's been rigged since Frank Ocean lost, bro. It is no sweat off my back. I've known it was rigged.
Okay, I've been know it was rigged since Kendrick Lamar lost Good Kid, Mad City. I know that was for Macklemore. I ain't gonna lie, Macklemore, you shouldn't have won that shit at all. I think that's well established. But I don't like what people do. This is specifically for hip hop culture, and it's not only except for my bias for Drake. Because yes, I do have a bias for Drake, and yes, whatever. We talked about the beef or whatnot. We know this about the Grammys, and we always say the Grammys shouldn't be used for hip hop artists. Why we pick and choose when we want to use the Grammys for us or to represent us?
You won something. Pretty much, that's all it is. It's saying you were recognized. It's like it's the age-old adage of being recognized by white folk, and I say like white validation, but it carries in the media because it's going to permeate how they present you. You win a Grammy
because the weekend, hey motherfucker, you just sat here beef with them and then came right back. You released an album and didn't even nominate your ass for no categories. So I don't understand how there's times when we don't want the validation of Grammys, and the next minute we champion the validation of Grammys, even though we know this shit is rigged.
It's like an argument with your girl, bro.
And even with this,
It's like an argument with your girl. Like the shit that you're gonna bring up to win the argument might go against you at other times, but it's like you're gonna use it to win this argument. Like, well, my man's got 17 Grammys. Cool. But was it good? You feel me?
And you know what? They did do a decent job with the categories, at least for hip hop and R&B. I feel like they did leave some projects off. Like I said, Chance the Rapper, he would have got a Grammy, depending on what the category was. He could have won, especially because what's the song title that was powerful for you?
Oh, what's it called? No More Old Men.
That should have been something that should have been championed. But you know what? We know it's rigged now, so I hope when January and February comes around and I'm hearing turn the TV off, Mustard, I hope y'all keep the same freaking energy. Let's get to some sports, man. All right, this past weekend, we just seen the one-on-one.
Oh, no, fuck all that.
YouTube
fuck
scene.
All that. No. Fuck all that. No. We could save all of that because it's late. But we're going to really talk about... Y'all heard it here, man.
Get your shit off. Go ahead.
Niggas was talking crazy. I ain't gonna front. You had me in the first quarter too, talking about, oh, we about to see week 10. I can't wait for week 10.
I know your secret. This nigga in the group chat talking early. I give up, man. He scored this. Now I'm not gonna win. He was talking to the universe. So, matter of fact, me mute up. I'll let you get your shine off.
2-0, my boy. What up, boy? What up? Yes, your boy won Fantasy League, the most anticipated matchup in the This Might Not Go Well League. Your boy Slick defeated the legendary fantasy footballer Sazon, the Iceman. Had to turn the heat up on this man. Had to melt the ice. Just little puddles of water everywhere because he's projected to put up 240. He had 75 points before 11 a.m. But you know what? Receiver University came through. Shout out to my squad. Got the Dubski. Basketball a little rough right now. We're not gonna talk about that. For time's sake, we could talk a little bit about sports if you would like to. We could save the one-on-one scene for next week if you like. But just know, your man is the Dubski king right now, man. Back in business.
Nah, we're going to talk about this because it's on a bullshit. Nico Collins had a backup court. CJ Stroud wasn't doing shit the whole entire year with these niggas. The backup quarterback. And then Devontae Adams. And this is the first week my defense actually really did good. I finally picked a good defense this week. My defense put up decent points because the last couple of weeks I've been horrible with my defense pick.
Yeah.
I was gonna come, and I can't even talk shit about the bench because the little white guy from the Chargers did well. So even if you switched it out, and also Waddle did good. Waddle did a little decent for me. But if we had switched bench, I would have still lost in a way. So it is what it is. I'm a gracious loser. I'll take my L. You feel me?
I see you on the chip. That's what it's.
Even though it's bullshit. Even though it was bullshit in the sense of certain people got out their bodies that weekend for me. And also, I would just like to say I was in full power because CD Lamb wasn't playing. Okay.
What you want?
CeeDee Lamb wasn't playing for me.
What you want him to do? That means I ain't had George Pickens either. I'd have played. You know, he been wilding too.
George Pickens, George Pickens' numbers about to go way down. Just wait on that.
It's all right.
George Pickens' numbers about to go way down.
Oh Lord!
Because wait, who's going to replace George Pickens in your lineup? You was going to put St. Brown on the bench, and if you had put Collins or Ibuka on the bench, you would have lost.
If George Pickens probably got me like 28, 30. You know, he got 5 receptions. We've been good.
With CD Lamb playing?
Hey, I mean
what happened the week wait, let me see the numbers from last week, because last week I don't think he did. The week before that, I don't think he did anything for real last week for you. It's all right. Let me look.
It's all right. We here. It's all that matters.
Hold on. I'm looking at it right now. Because you had Pickens. Pickens only had 19 points for you last time he played.
St. Brown had 21. We good.
St. Brown is the number 1 receiver.
It's fine. He's the number 2. He's number 5 overall wide receiver in fantasy right now. You got number 1 and 2. I respect it. You got number 1, 2. I got 3, 4, 5. You got 6. You know we good. Cool. Shout out to Devon H.N.
Cool. I know what he does now, chat. I know what he does now. He goes in the chat and he downplays himself so the universe can give him mercy over here, because I ain't even say nothing to him, but I wake up to him. Nah, I already lost, man. This shit bullshit. And I knew on Monday when he was quiet, I knew he was going to come here and say all this shit.
I ain't even violate. I ain't play no song because I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. We can skip the rest of this shit.
All right. Okay. Let me just do a quick. We could talk about the boxing once Tox come back, because Tox is really more the boxing person for us. Shout out to Hunter, out for the season. I think he should pick his side. NBA, Sacramento Kings, get your shit in order. Start trading motherfuckers, because y'all ruining my fantasy on basketball. I'm not even confident even to talk shit in basketball, because right now my team is John Morant, you need to leave Grizzlies. Zion, I don't know what to say, bro. This nigga got in shape and still getting injured, bro. I don't know what to say. Anything else before you get to Song of the Week, Slick? Anything sports-wise?
Shout out to Week 10, man.
Wait, who you facing this week? Hold on. I'm praying for them. Hold on.
You don't like him either, so it don't matter.
Right. Wait, who? Who you playing?
Baby Thompson, bro. It's okay. It's all right.
Hopefully you whip your ass. Hold on. I'm praying for him. Hold on. He got McCaffrey and Lamar Jackson going against him. I'm praying for him. Whip his ass, Adi. Whip his ass. Even I'm facing in basketball. All right, let's get to our Song of the Week. Please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you can download on iOS or Android, or you can listen to our previous Song of the Week on our Music and our Spotify music playlist. All right, so that was Tide She Knows. You can find our previous songs of the week on our music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right, you already know who we're sponsored by. The one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yes. Shout out to Princess and Wendy, the ladies of Heart of Moisture. Go support them. But TSA, we got, our favorite person on the pod, right, Slick? The regular,
She family.
the queen of toxicity, the one and only Big Money V.
Yo.
First and foremost, you a liar.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
I get no love.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm just being generous right now because my contract, I'm drafting it. You know that.
Damn, we already having Joe Budden issues over here. We just pot don't make no money. We already had Joe Budden issues. What happened? We treat you like Melissa Ford?
That's crazy. Even Melissa got better treatment.
Oh man, but before we start, Slick, we didn't do this in the beginning of the episode, but we want to give the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated a happy Founders Day. Slick, drop it. Shout out to the ladies.
Just not got evidence, Brian.
Oh, that's crazy. Shout out to all my beautiful ladies over here. You feel me? Even though, y'all don't be showing me no love, I still got love for y'all out here. You heard, the latest and greatest. You feel me? 1922. You feel me? Shout out to them. All right, guys. TSA, we got a couple of topics here. Big Money V, I hope you here, because this first one is a scenario, and I want to know if you would agree with her friend or take this girl's side.
No, let's run it.
I hate.
Oh, my fault. This is folded. Let's see what type of time. Hey, Tony.
Shout out to my boo-boo Kaylani.
Shout out to her.
I hate siding with men because there really is no because. I just hate siding with men, period, right? But my friend goes on this date. Mind you, she gave me the green light to tell her story because she wants to know if she's wrong or not, even though I told her she's wrong. But I guess she wants TikTok to tell her too. So y'all let me know how you feel in the comments, right? So my friend goes on this date and she just met the guy. She was talking for him for about a month now. He flew her out and everything like that. He lives down south. She lives in Jersey where I live, right? And he takes her on the shopping spree and everything like that. And he cooks for her. He, gets her everything that she wants, because she was staying there for a week. And she texts me oh my gosh, I'm so in love. I love this, And I was like, okay, but check that bathroom because he lives on his own. So I'm like, check that bathroom. She checks the bathroom and stuff and she finds nothing. She finds no women products, no nothing, honestly. And I was like, okay, this is really good, right? So now this is probably the fourth day into the trip. This is where everything kind of goes south. They go out to this party and they were never official, okay? They never said they were official, nothing like that, okay? They go out to this party and I guess a girl tries to talk to him and he declines. He said, oh no, I'm with somebody, this is my girl that I'm guessing they're drunk, but he did say my girl, okay? So a guy comes up to her and asks her for her number and she gives it to him. And I was like, okay, mind you, she gave it to him in front of the dude she's talking to. When she turns to him and she's like, oh, we're not together. He was like, no, we're not, but I kind of just feel like it's kind of disrespectful in a way because, you are staying with me. They get into this whole argument, this whole argument. And basically I was telling her, I was like, honestly, you guys are single. You guys did establish that. However, you did not need to do that. You do not need to give the number in front of him, especially when you're going you still have 2 more days there. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think that's so weird. She's like, no, we're not together and that's it, that's that. And I'm like, I'm not saying that you were wrong for giving the number. I was just saying it's kind of weird. I don't know how to, it's kind of weird because you're going home with this man, even though you know what I mean, he flew you out, he did all these nice things.
Nah, this is some wild shit. Why would you do that? I too hate that I have to agree with niggas in this moment. But it kind of was low-key disrespectful. Just a little bit. I get it. Yeah, get a nigga your number. You gotta wait, at least walk off from the nigga first or go to the bathroom and you might see the nigga that you're trying to talk to on the way.
Hold on. You
And
just said it.
sneak
Wait,
up.
hold on. Why are you giving a nigga your number if you was just
We're
telling your
not
friend
together.
you were just telling your friend that you in love with this nigga and all that other stuff?
Brian, sometimes I love a nigga, sometimes I don't. And you know this. I be on the phone 1 minute oh my God, I love him. And then we go back to, I don't know who that man is. I'm so sorry.
But that happened. Usually something happened between you and that person so you to switch off. We was having a great time. We was in the spot together on the 4th day of our hangout. We was good. It wasn't
You
like,
can love your boyfriend, and then you could also find your husband still.
all right, women ain't shit. Slick, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm mind my business. That whole trifling. That was bad.
And the nigga, wait, but also, the nigga gave you respect too. He stopped the other girl from hollering at.
The audacity, man.
Okay.
Bro. It's the audacity.
So you don't even do the same?
No. Why would
Like I
you?
said, you do it right there and be like, oh, nah, like I'm with somebody. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to catch you on the way to the bathroom. I got to walk away from this nigga first. Be like, yo, this nigga wilding out right now. Yeah, like, here go my Instagram, no.
Oh no, the streets is cooked. Oh, the streets is cooked. You could take a girl out of state, do right by her, even deny a girl right in front of her face.
This
Slick.
might not go well. This might not go well. This might sound like 2022 Slick. You know girls don't take no accountability when it doesn't suit them. Everything was
okay. Get in your bag.
Nah, everything was fine and dandy. He flew you out. He paid for your shit. You out here all you man. He love bombing. Let's keep it a stack. He is love bombing. He trying to trick because he understand like that and that unfortunately is considered a part of courting in some circles, right? I'm assuming what is it is in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So if you love bomb, you got a better chance of GTD and all that other good stuff. At the same point. There's no, I've had this debate in the past where it's been, yo, if you sign up, there's an unspoken contract that go with these things, and we've matured to the past the point of like, yo, if I fly you out, you owe me some coochie. Let me get that. That should be determined before you get on the plane. But the bare minimum should be a level of respect. To your point, V, if she was going to sleaze it out, do it away from this nigga. Who the fuck do you think you are to be trying to mac with somebody on my dime? You using my water, you using my heat or my AC and my electricity. You charging your phone at my house. You think using my Wi-Fi. You think you gonna let another nigga call you while you at my crib?
Amen. Hallelujah. You're preaching, brother. Keep going.
So I get it. Your choice. You not obligated to do nothing. But we got to get back to the secret sauce because the shoe was on the other foot. If a joint she flew him out to her city. I don't expect her to bankroll nothing, but if she flew him out to her city and was like, I'm gonna show you a good time, and a baddie roll up with him, and he even so much as smile, he gonna hear about that shit. It's not gonna be no, oh, I find it disrespectful. Nigga, you think a bitch stupid? You gonna fucking play me in my nigga? You homeless? You got nowhere to stay. You feel me? Now if he took that route, if he took that route, she took the internet. Niggas ain't shit. They think they can do whatever they want. Wish you gonna fly you out, and it's because you don't want to do what they want you to do. They gonna put you out. Yes, stupid. Tell the whole story. So
yeah,
I definitely agree with the sentiment that hey, you can do what you want to do, but be playing a stupid game. The same way you're not obligated to show him that respect, he not obligated to let you take that shit home. He paid for it. Fuck a gift. I'm petty.
What? I'm sending an invoice. What was day 4 out of 6? At 6, here's your hotel stay, room board, tax.
Bro. I'm calling the bank.
Tax.
I'm claiming fraud.
I'm weak.
What? You thought you was gonna take my Smuckers and thought I was gonna.
But on a real serious tip though,
on
a real serious note too, like that could have been a dangerous situation for her too, because niggas' egos are fragile. Niggas that's gonna be quick to flash the bread and use their money as a personality tool. You shit on that ego, you break the veil of that image that they think they projected onto you. Niggas get real grimy, especially in this economy. Cause he probably
niggas will actually
Yeah, I'm like now you in his crib. It's not saying what you gonna do, how he gonna treat you. If he like it's like it's jokes in the shit, but it's also like people really just want the aesthetics and what they feel like they should have certain things and don't realize what consequences that can come with it, whether it is personally, socially, emotionally, physically. So like in that situation, like it's dumb. And then her homegirl telling her like, "Yo, shorty, you're wilding." Like, yes, you had every right to do what you want to do. Read the fucking room. So that's what I stand.
Because you got to go back with this nigga, and he will knock your head between the washer and dryer when y'all in that fucking car.
Wait, why y'all gotta assume that he gonna put hands on? He could just left.
It's not about him doing it, but
I'm saying, it seem guys are violent over here.
All right, so let's see, let's up it. Let's say his bread is not from legal means. hypothetically. So maybe possibly a street nigga, he involved in some shit, right? And you just embarrass this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You get in the whip with him, and he's trying to communicate, right? He gonna try to do the mature thing, like, yo, I didn't appreciate that. And she like, well, we not together. Da, da, da. All it takes is one, you know, that one, like, like, listen here, who the fuck you talking to?
Nah.
You feel me? And let's say his money.
I'm not playing. I put that on this man's jacket.
I'm not putting it on. I'm not putting on him. I'm not putting on him. Think about the first time you've been with your significant other, shorty you like, on the first link, and you've ever seen them come and get out of character real quick with somebody. You like, oh, this motherfucker got a little crazy, you know. You don't want to be that motherfucker's piece of crazy. Like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, that nigga was gonna have to find somewhere else to stay. His shit was get the fuck out. A lot of people, a lot of women put themselves in positions where you do this dumb shit because you want the aesthetic you feel like you deserve, and you can't be spoken to, and blah 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 blah, and then some wild shit happens.
Well, my major thing is you saw this man reject a girl for you.
That don't matter, nigga. First,
because you know I get when women be like, oh, I seen you gave that girl your number, you know, because girls love going tit for tat. You feel me? So I understand that part. But you just saw this man reject a shorty for you, and you go give a lot of nigga your number, right? You see, girls don't be caring about their safety. It doesn't matter
because it's a transactional relationship, right? And on the unspoken rules of the contract, woman can do what she wants and shouldn't be held accountable for her actions because, quote unquote, that's not her nigga. A man can try to do what he want, or you know, tries to do something that goes out of pocket. Now you got a case.
Not to be mature, but I saw this cold shit on the internet when they said like, yo, we didn't work out because we both put you first. And I heard that and I was like, oh, that shit deep. Because that do be happening sometimes. Sometimes you do put that person might put themselves first and you put that person first, and then the relationship doesn't work out because of that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, fellas.
You activate a nigga crazy. And I was
like, weren't you looking at me? Like,
because you know what, I wasn't trying to come here to expose you, because you know I know normally when you do these spots here, and usually I come out of pocket and I put your business out there on Front Street. I'm trying my best to. You see, but you started it though.
They didn't do nothing. A nigga is just listening.
All right, Slick. So this next one, you can load the clip. All right, imagine if you know you was dealing with a girl who was like a strong type of chick, like a muscle bound chick, and you know, y'all start getting intimate, and she does this to you. How you would feel?
Bedroom when it's intercourse, a course of inner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think.
But hold on, don't say it. You know, I like to go to work. You know, he came in talking about Usher's trading places, so we traded places.
I didn't.
You know, I'm small. I'm doing about 250 in the gym on a light day.
On a light day?
On the light day.
Big Lex, not the little.
Hey, never that.
Okay.
You feel me?
So you like normal. Picking it?
Yeah, I like to pick him up.
You pick him up?
I pick it up. I love the way you activate your hips and push that ass out. You feel me?
I don't push my ass out. No, you know damn well I push my ass out.
You doing it in a little bit.
No, I did not.
You can tell him
it was cold in that room that day. It was cold in that room that day.
Shout out to Kev on stage. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Malik. That was a skit, but I brought that question up for you, Slick. What happened if you was having intercourse and the shorty like picked you up or some like?
What is intercourse? I fuck. What is wrong with you? Cut it out. Intercourse. What
I'll be
happens?
Professional.
What happens if you? This is the toxic segment. We're professional the first half. This is why we have aliases to avoid shit like this. Come on, put the pod. Nah, she picked me up.
All right. What if she pick you up and put you in that kind of like, yeah, nigga, take this coochie. Like,
ooh, I'm with it.
What? I'm a bad little bitch.
Yo, don't start your shit, please.
I love it when you take control, babe. Ooh. Sometimes I don't want to pick you up. Like, catch me off, nigga. Come here, let me see. And she start guapping. Ooh.
A bitch who could pick your 250 up.
Yeah, bro. She might have a sexy ass back. You ever nutted on some back muscles? Them shits is like woo. It's a scene. You see like the little joints right here. I don't know what they call. I just started working out for real. But you know,
TMI. She might pick you up and then she slide the dick right there. So she just like on some holding.
Facts. Ain't nothing like a strong woman now. A strong woman.
What?
Especially if she's strong and soft too. God. She can't. You know, she might be strong, but she still might have a little jiggle to her. Like ooh. Ooh, look at you. You must.
Oh my God, you really want this dick.
You
oh my
fucking
God.
Super Saiyan. Like, oh my God. Yes. Yes. Take me now.
Y'all need Jesus.
All right, Big Buddy V, what if a nigga asked you to lift him up, pick him up, or put him on the counter? What you do? You be like,
I'm a lady. Like, I am not picking your
nah,
grown ass up.
but you blood though. So it's like,
Oh.
I'm jacking that. I'm jacking that. I am a lady.
Shit, I'm about to ask her to pick me up
I
tonight.
see,
I'm gonna see if she do
I
it.
see you fight. Hold on, I see you got a little strength to you over here. You feel me?
Oh, you be body
fight
slamming
niggas
girls?
no more.
You was fighting dudes, picking them up. You was
Yeah,
body slamming
she
dudes.
be fighting niggas.
So you a reformed ruffian
In a past life.
You should see her throwback picture. She had the Hollister shirt
with the beef and broccoli on,
pastel shirt
My
with the cargo,
days.
with the true
and
legend,
the slick back bun,
or the true legend bootcut
Was-
jeans.
Come on
Listen,
now.
Yeah, you
I
fought.
lived some life and I am reformed.
You used to slap box boys in 8th grade in the outside the bathroom. Yeah.
Hell no, I'll beat your ass. Like,
You see that? Yeah. So you
I
tell
beat
me
in the ass. I'm not lifting you up unless
you're not gonna carry your man.
And-
What if your man actually carry him
respectfully-
to the room?
Oh shit, that's crazy.
There's a meeting in the bedroom.
if WB the boys, who gonna be the girls? Like, yo,
No.
Make my man feel wanted.
That's
You
what's
never
up.
did. You decorated the hotel room for your nigga before, right?
I have, but I haven't carried a nigga through the threshold. First of all, the
Now,
niggas are
that's
bigger
like,
than me.
imagine that. Imagine you come home, right? She decorates the bedroom. She's like, "Come here, Papa. Lift your ass up and brought you to the room and laid you down." What? mommy.
This is
Yeah, a nice. I'm a wrestling fan. A nice strong gal. Yes, like and like I said, Lex
you been squatting.
Lex like 5'8" and thick. Hell yeah, bring it on.
What?
Bring it on.
She carried me to the room.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
We could trade places for real. We could rotate every round. All right, this is your turn. You dominate. That's my turn. Let's wrestle.
Yeah. Shout out to my girls out here picking their niggas up over here. You feel me? Making the nigga feel safe. You know, nothing like a girl.
Oh, we did ass. Fuck all that dainty shit. I'm a lady. I ain't asked for that.
Mm-hmm. Facts. What we said? We want a lady in the streets.
Mm-hmm. I want you
and
to
a freak in the sheets.
Come out the theme. Come out like Sugar and next Friday. That's what I want to see. What you want to do, mama?
Facts.
Don't talk to me with the level on.
Baby D.
Mm-hmm. Baby D.
Come on now, Baby D. I got the cookie for you.
Baby D probably would have put it on you too. Them be the type.
Shout out to Lady of Rage. Slick, I got a rage bait for you, man.
I probably could.
What
she said?
Farting is not a sign of.
It's not a.
Comments talking about farting is not a sign of being DL, and yes, the fuck it is, bitch. Farting is a sign. Excessive farting is definitely a sign that somebody's been playing in your back door. We're not gonna act like it's not. There's people.
Or a nigga just had Thai food. Like what? I swear. I really like social media is a drug. We need to get rid of it. Yo, I thought they was taking this off the internet.
I have never heard that shit before.
Girls just want guys to be gay to justify why they don't got the nigga that's flying them out. Let's keep it a beam.
Hold on, clock it. Oh, he clocking T out here. Hold on.
He just wants. It's just he's not doing this, or he's not showing me attention, or I'm not the one. He must be gay. You just not peaceful, mama.
Excessive farting.
Yeah, just accept that she not
If
peaceful.
I had bean, would I had a burrito or some shit?
Yeah, like you could have had a Baja special at Taco Bell.
Yo, when is a good time to start throwing around your nigga, Big Money V?
I wouldn't know.
Never.
Wait, you telling me you was with your nigga? You never farted?
I'm a silent killer. Nobody want no shit. Like, hey. And we live in New York City, so like, damn, like, air pollution is crazy.
So you would get to the bathroom and fart it up?
I am not making a sound. I am a silent killer. I'm a silent killer.
Slick, what about you? You feel comfortable with your girl farting around you and shit?
Don't make it a habit. I know everybody farting shit and shit. Like, I like it when you pretend you didn't do it. Like, girl, you did that was you. The first time it's like, oh shit.
What, you want?
First time
you want to play fight with her and tickle her and
Nah,
you have
bro,
that awkward silent.
Every time a girl is farting around me the first time, we've been asleep. And you know when they real country, you make.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the best fart.
You make a girl feel safe and shit. In the middle of the night, you just.
And you know what? I've always thought about like, yo, did I do that shit in my sleep? And this nigga probably hurt me.
Yo, that's when you hotbox her ass. That's when you hotbox her ass. You put the covers over.
Comments like farting has nothing to do with being DL. Yes, the fuck it does.
Yeah, she don't need to talk to me ever again.
But if farting makes you DL, I've never heard no shit like that. I don't know. I'm hearing new things nowadays.
Nah, that's wild.
But shout out to my girls who fart. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess farting for girls is like when niggas take their first shit around their girls. Like, all right, cool. In her crib, like, oh, I know you got the potpourri and shit, but you gotta go be doing laundry or something because I gotta fight this demon.
Yeah,
shit. That's
especially when you had some wild shit.
I remember. I ain't gonna front. That's how I knew Shorty was the one because she went to do laundry. I had to take a shit. She had no toilet paper. So I had to hit her on the text like, yo, what time you coming back? Cause I need you to pick something up for me. And she's like, sure, what you need? I need a roll. Like, she's like, you want a roll? Nah, I need a roll. A roll with Charmin. she's like, I got you. She's like, why didn't you tell me? Oh my God. I was like, you know that's a little weird. She's like, nah, boo, do what you gotta do. I was like, I love you. I ain't never gonna leave.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
Hey, shout out to the girls who shout out to the girls who really be in love with you, and when you taking the shit, they in there talking to you like they don't care about the smell. Shout out to those girls. Those girls are soldiers.
You right. But it's like it's the face. They be like, boy, you crazy, but yeah, what you trying to do? Da da da. Like you a real one. But don't just walk in there. You got knock first. I don't like that shit. If I'm in the bathroom,
and also shout out to the girls who hold it while you pee too, like. Or who make the heart sign too? Like, cause you really love.
I forgot you.
You never had a girl hold your dick while you pee.
I forgot you fuck white women.
Don't do that. I see black women do that.
In porn.
Don't do that.
See, I knew there was something about you.
Oh Lord, you see, you starting this narrative. You bring this narrative to different friend groups over here. I do not like white women over here. Okay,
I've seen them pictures of you and white women.
He was like this, right?
You over here
You got a white man?
You see that? You see? Now y'all got to get me started over here. Now y'all about to get me started over here.
Damn, you got a white man?
You never asked your man to hold it while he peed, Big Money V?
No, I don't like niggas enough to do that.
See, this is why. You don't like niggas. You feel me? Like, wait, Slick, you don't think your girl will hold it while you pee?
I would never ask her. Some things are too intimate. 3, 2, 1. Here you go.
Too intimate.
Here you go.
The girl doesn't see your booty hole.
Not this.
Girl doesn't see
not
your
this
booty
one.
hole.
Not this one. I tried, man.
Oh man. Well, you done seen her booty hole.
That's fine, nigga.
You see her gave birth to your beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
You could let her hold your shit to pee.
That's different. That's a life process.
It's about to snow soon.
That's fine.
Make a design.
We not Vikings. She don't got to be nowhere near me. I just don't leave me alone.
Oh man, y'all niggas not trying to be in love for real. All right, now Slick, this next 2 clip was just too out of pocket for me. I don't have no context for it, Slick. I just came across this and I just needed you to react to it.
Is this
ass, pull it out and put it in her mouth. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Put your thumb in her ass, pull it out and put it in her mouth. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what you do when she talking too much.
I saw a clip. They said if your bitch talking too much while you fucking, you not fucking her, right?
If a bitch talking to you too much during sex, she faking. I'm telling you, she like, yo, nigga, you wildin' on my shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. How the fuck you able to even? I want you.
No breathing.
Nigga, stop right there before you play the next clip.
There's another one. Oh.
Niggas, man. Like when I was younger, I don't care if you fuck my bitch. Just don't fuck her as good, like better than me. That's all I ask.
Just don't fuck her better than me, right?
Like that's all, because niggas are really
go insane.
Niggas are really. I'm talking about.
Niggas like that shit. You was like that shit.
Niggas fuck dog shot her.
Spit in her mouth.
Oh my god.
Tongue kissing her.
Like, I'd be like, damn.
Spitting in the mouth.
Yeah, doing all that.
Then she
bro.
records this shit and send it to you. You watching it, you like this. What
Yeah,
the
he
fuck?
fucked me way better.
You like, nah, how you do that shit?
You do
watching
that?
This shit. You like, what?
No, these new niggas is different. They're very different. That is wild.
Wait, play. No, you forget the best part is.
We lost it.
No, you forgot the best part, Tussie. Yeah.
Nah, that's wild. That's real different.
It's real different. Cause why you wanna know like that? Like, and first of all, you asking a nigga don't fuck your bitch. How would you know, sir?
Yeah.
How would you know?
No, she start acting different when she, when your girls cheating on you and the dick wasn't worth it. She started being extra nice.
She extra nice.
She made a mistake.
She extra nice.
She extra nice. You feel me? Because what she just hit on wasn't hitting. You feel me?
She's like, damn, she built it up to be so much more.
That's not true.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, do speak. Hold on. Go ahead. So
I'm not exposing myself. But what I will say is
she gonna hit the Easter right.
That,
it was an itch I had to
true.
scratch. Look, cut it out.
yeah. Because she fucked the nigga and she fucked the nigga that she wanted to fuck and it was worth it. It was hitting on something.
You would never know.
Girls.
you would never know until you pay attention to the signs. Why your hair is done every day? When pillowcases.
Let's be honest with you.
You woke up at 3 a.m.
When you hit something that you're not supposed to
house a little bit more often. Yeah, me and my cousin we about to just go hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you told me you didn't like that bitch. Now you starting hanging out with her now. Look at that.
The nerve of you.
That's me and my homegirl. We cool. Blood is thicker than water.
Hey, niggas is dumb as fuck. We be sitting here like, all right, have fun. You need some money? No, I'm good. When she do that, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, that nigga got bread. He piping your queen and he paying for everything. You lost. What? You lost, King. She's not yours.
Yeah. It was just your turn, King. It was just your turn. That should be hitting different though. You be like, damn.
Especially when you young and you don't understand it. You just like, I did everything right. Don't matter, bro. You wasn't Mr. Right.
Yeah. Did you remember? Did you remember your first I fell asleep text from O'Shorty?
Oh my lord! Nah, I ain't gonna front. I realized I might have been the problem in college because I definitely told mad girls I fell asleep.
Oh yeah! Back then when you was wilding over there, yeah.
I really would be like, yeah, I'm pulling up.
One time,
I'll pull it up. My fault. I fell asleep. See him at the function.
Oh man,
my bad. Yeah, nah. But the first time you get hit with one of them,
what?
Ooh, or you gonna pull up on her room and she wasn't there. Oh, raggy.
So you do gotta do investigative work. Mm-hmm. You start calling niggas like, yo, do you see?
Mm-hmm. I don't work that.
Trying to do surveillance.
I never worked that hard. I'd be like, all right, whatever.
Wait, Big Money V. When's the first time you sent that I fell asleep text and you didn't fall asleep?
It was never that.
That's the wrong question.
My first time ever doing some dumb shit. But but I never texted that. I was like, yo, I'm at volleyball practice.
You're like 5'2".
And I was on the volleyball team. And it made perfect sense. But I didn't tell them that I got booted from the team.
Oh, so you had niggas thinking you was so all after school you had all free time to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Me and my son nigga was having a good old time downtown Brooklyn.
You see, this is why women ain't shit.
After like a couple of the year.
Trust issues.
All right, man. This next clip. All right, I need your opinion on it. You can play a couple of seconds of it, and then we could just ask the questions afterward.
Gonna go out with your boys? Are you gonna ask me for permission?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's permission, but I will definitely inform you.
What?
Like I said, I will inform you. Me right? I'm not necessarily can I go, but yo, like I'm about to try and make this link. We got. Is anything you need? Like that's fair.
So, Big Money V, do your man have to ask you permission to go out?
No, go be with your friends, please. I like space. That's why. Now, if it's something of where like you did it and you just ain't tell me nothing, I'm like, what's going on over here? Because like usually you update a bitch. You like, know what you doing. All right, you go.
All right. So what if you don't want him to hang out with his friends? You'd be like, "No, I don't want you to go." Do you think he should respect that?
No. If you already made these plans, go right ahead, hang out with your friends. I might beg you just a little bit. I might even try my hardest to convince you not to go outside.
She gonna cry.
But
She gonna.
oh no, I do something for that your friends are not going, that your friends not doing.
According to most of girl Twitter, niggas is gay anyway. So I mean, his friends might be doing it.
I mean,
that's a fact. What if your girl? What if you don't want your girl going somewhere and she says she going somewhere? What you gonna do, Slick?
What can you do, my nigga? All right, that's how you want to play it. All right, my turn. Bow.
Oh my Lord.
We outside for the night. Nah. I don't really care no more.
now you want them.
Nah, I don't really care no more. I'll really be like, all right, go have fun. Go do your thing. Just let me know. As long as you safe, I don't give a like.
Now, it don't have to be nothing about cheating too. It could just be about the friends as well. Like if you know she hanging out with this certain friend who always get them in some type of trouble.
Yeah.
You be like, I don't know if I want you hanging out with that shorty over there. Like,
I'm at the point, like I said, go have fun. Go do your thing. Like, please. Like, it's nothing crazy.
Leave you alone. I want some alone time. That's when you bring out the jerkins.
Yeah.
That's not my. Those are not my words. I just said go ahead. Nah, it's just too much stress. You can't like respectfully
make a name for myself.
Respectfully, you can't be worried about the next person. Like at a certain point, like earlier when you're young, I get it because it's like it's so a lot happening. You in the scene. The scene is always it's a lot of temptation in the scene. I think when you get older, it's just like all right, cool, go have fun. You know what the rules are. You know what you got. You gonna deal with it. You either gonna respect it or you gonna have to deal with what happens if you don't. That's really just law at the end of the day. Like fuck it.
Big Money V, he capping though, because he be using his girl to not go out.
But see, so that's okay.
No. He just capped. He just gave this whole mature answer.
No.
You gonna pop out to this? Nah, let me go check with and then I get back.
No, I love that. I love that. A shout out to you, Lord. Thank you. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm like, yo. Half the time it's like she be like, go. I'll be like, you sure?
I know, nigga. That's why when he said, let me go check. I was like, nigga, don't disrespect me.
I'll be like, everybody know what my favorite slogan is. I'm gonna let you know, or we gonna see. Those are my two. I gotta think about it. I need to be in the right. I'll let you know within 24 to 48 hours. We good. If it's a ticket that gotta be bought, I'll pay for the ticket. And I send you the bread, or I give it away. I take the loss. I like to have the option to go outside. Outside, dangerous.
That's why I need new friends. Because this one over here claims that she lives in that apartment, but every time she's outside, don't let niggas know. This one over here, I try to get outside. This nigga never want to leave outside. Okay. Yo, I'm accepting new friend applications. Hit my DM. You feel me?
Oh Lord, here you go.
25 and
I
older.
do be in the house.
You want to bring this? You want to bring this? Because I will screenshot this and put this on our story every time that you are outside. When you say here, tell you inside. You are not getting your rent's worth in your spot.
I am. I live here. I'm here 24/7.
Let's get to our next. You over here, lots of our people over here. All right, let's get to our choose one. All right, this week's choose one. Would you rather find out the Matrix is real, or find out that you're living in a real life Truman Show? First of all, have both of y'all seen these two movies?
Seen the Matrix. Yes. I've seen the Matrix. I think I fell asleep on the Truman Show.
Okay, so I don't have to explain the Matrix. I know the synopsis of it, but the Truman Show, he was basically like living in this environment where it was controlled outside, and it was kind of like cameras everywhere just watching him.
I feel like that's my life in a nutshell anyway. I'm gonna go with the Matrix though.
Yeah, thanks.
But the Matrix is kind of low key crazy though, because you find out that you was in a pod, my nigga, and niggas put screws in top of your head.
I mean,
and now you saw what they was eating too. They was eating schlop magash over there, nigga.
Who's to say we're not currently living in the Matrix?
Oh, this nigga getting deep on. Oh shit.
Just
this nigga's a conspiracy.
History repeats itself. We're watching the systemic dismantling of our nation. We're waiting. We're looking for heroes. Who's going to be the one? Is it Gavin? Is it Zorhan? Is it Usher? No, it's not Usher, but
I'm weak.
Nah, nigga, it's Ja Rule.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
There's a system. Maybe not maybe the Caucasians are the machines. Hey, something to think about.
So which pill you gonna take? You gonna take the red or blue pill?
Oh shit, I don't know. Nigga died either way. So we keeping it being frank. He dies either way. I'm a fly. I'll pop the red pill for if we know once we figure out what it is. Why not?
All right. Big Money V, which one you choosing?
Truman. I feel like I'm already in a simulation already, and I look at the camera every day just for clarification.
That camera caught you with your rose though, so niggas was watching you entertain yourself.
That's hilarious.
Have fun.
That was actually good. That was a good one. Actually, that was well done. Good job, sir.
Niggas called you out. I'm like, I don't know, because the Matrix is a little. And you got niggas betraying you in the Matrix too over here too. Like,
niggas betray you.
That nigga that could.
Niggas betray you in real life. CD Lamb betrayed you last week.
Remember you? Don't do that. Don't do that. He had a bye week. Anyways, how that nigga was on a wheelchair and niggas created a human and put him didn't even give him legs to work. You remember with Matrix?
Hey.
We all can't be gifted.
I'm about to say
that's some foul shit. I just remember that though. You know what? Fuck it. Let me get the Matrix over here. Now, if you found out you wasn't a Matrix, would you just accept your fate or you would join the resistance?
I'm gonna plug me back into the fucking system, bro. Life wasn't that bad up top when my shit was.
You using me for energy, gang. You feel me? Just make sure I'm a millionaire.
That's a fact. Let me see. What's the cheat code? I ain't even gonna snitch. I'm not gonna call HR. Let me just get a little leg up. Let me fly. Let me get a little superpower.
You not gonna call Agent Smith?
I don't want to see Agent Smith. There's plenty of Agent Smiths in the world. Let me chill. Let me just let me be a B character. Yo, Neo, what you doing, my boy? Oh, you about to go do that? I'm at the store. I tweet about it though. Support, free my guy. They got him hemmed up. Hashtag down with the machines. Hashtag wish your Sheen would. We about to turn up.
All right. Wait, Big Money, before we close out, it's getting cold out here. You accepting applications?
No. Because that is I am not a homeless shelter. There is shelters
up
and down in New York City. No, you cannot stay here.
Yeah, the holidays is coming around.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I got friends and family.
You're not trying to bring something home to the family to showcase?
No.
Come on now. You don't want to do no couples activities? Yo, someone hit Big Money V in her DM. I'll put her at in there. You feel me? She might, she might come a little aggressive. She might come a little aggressive. You feel me? Like a little pet bull with a skirt on. Once you get past that, you feel me? You good money. She costs a lot though. Let's let you know. You better have $600.
That's how you scare niggas with money. That's how you scare niggas, because if I'm a single lady with her own spot, that does not end well for me. I cannot allow somebody in my space while it's cold.
You feel me? Impregnate her. I told her I dreamed the fishes of her. So get it popping. You heard? I need the baby shower to go to. You too, Law. Part 2 for next year.
Yours, nigga. When are you
Part 2 for you too, Slick.
This was a special episode of This Might Not Go Well. Welcome to the bullshit edition where B Breezy likes to just spew random nonsense and talk about his affinity for white women.
What? I just want my friends to have a nice, happy family. You feel me?
All right, if you pay for,
I want the best for my friends.
You pay for this one, and I got you. I'll go start right now.
Exactly.
What you pay for this one, nigga?
You about to bankroll it. You gonna bankroll? I'm talking doctor's visits, insurance. Yeah, nigga, you the pappy. You the guy pappy.
Yo, so this is a lot of
hospital is coming to you.
episodes of This Might Not Go Well. Thank you for the audio journey over here.
Nice.
Okay. I don't know about paying for it over here. You know, I support you though.
You gonna pay for
feel me?
that?
I'm popping to the
You want
baby
the
shower.
babies. You want the babies. You won't have to
You
pay
feel
for them.
me? You know, I just like to pick them up, play with them, and then give them right back to their respectable people over there. That's it.
I'm gonna drop him off at your house and come pick him up in 18 years. Like, yo, what up, little nigga? What you learned? Oh, look at your legs.
All right,
Look at your legs. You doing a little sicky. Okay, I accept it.
All right. You know what, guys? This is a great way to end this audio journey right here. You know, make sure you download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
It's your boy Slick, and we're not gonna end it like that. We're gonna end it like this.
Make your ass shut like
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.